In this video, we go over the pros and cons of using a mortgage broker when buying a home. Okay, first of all, what the heck is a mortgage broker? So according to Investopedia, a mortgage broker is an intermediary who brings mortgage borrowers and mortgage lenders together, but who does not use their own funds to originate mortgages. So in everyday people terms, a mortgage broker doesn't actually have the money to lend to you. They're kind of like a matchmaker. They bring two parties who are right for each other together, which in this case is you and the company who's lending you the money to buy the house. So why even use a mortgage broker in the first place? Well, here's some benefits. Right, starting us off with number one is going to be access to multiple mortgage lenders. A mortgage broker can provide access to multiple mortgage lenders, which can potentially save you a bunch of money in the long run. They can also help you understand the various types of mortgages available to you and which one would be best suited for you and your situation. So like I said, mortgage brokers have a wide access to multiple different lenders, which in turn gives them access to a bunch of different home loan products as well. And this brings us on to benefit number two, which is a mortgage broker can help you save time during the loan process. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So instead of you yourself going around trying to shop around for the best mortgage deal for you, the mortgage broker can actually do all of that legwork for you. They can also help you with the paperwork and loan application process, which is time consuming, I'm sure you know. But they can also help you with making sure that you get all your documents together and submitted on time to the lender. Which brings us on to number three, which is competitive rates. Mortgage brokers are actually able to negotiate better rates with lenders, which in turn can save you a bunch of money over the life of your loan. Okay, so this is pretty cool. They can actually pit banks and mortgage companies up against each other to fight for your business, which can in turn get you a better deal in the end. Okay, so using a mortgage broker sounds pretty cool, right? Well, before you go out and use a mortgage broker, let's go over some drawbacks to using them. So starting us at number one is going to be fees. Mortgage brokers typically make a commission from the lender that they match you up with, which is usually a percentage of the loan amount. This means that the larger your mortgage, the more money your broker will earn. While this is not necessarily a bad thing, it's important to be aware of these fees up front. In some cases, the fees that you would pay for a mortgage broker can be higher than what you would pay if you went directly to a lender. On top of that, some mortgage brokers can charge you other fees on top of commissions, such as application fees or even processing fees too. So to avoid any surprises, it's important to talk to your mortgage broker and ask them about their fees and any additional charges that you could expect from them. I also recommend comparing different fees with different brokers and lenders to make sure that you're getting the best deal possible. Also, keep in mind that the fees charged by a mortgage broker can be worth it if they can get you a better rate or maybe even more favorable terms. But it's always a good idea to do your own research and consider all options before making that final decision. Now moving on to drawback number two, which is having a limited amount of lenders. Though mortgage brokers have a wide variety of access to multiple different lenders, I can pretty much guarantee you that they don't have access to every single lender in existence. So each broker will have their own selection of lenders that they work with. They don't have access to every option that's available on the market, and this may lead you not having access to a specific program or product that you may want to use. Which brings us on to drawback number three, which is lack of control. Potential downside of using a mortgage broker can be lack of control over the process. When you work with a broker, you're entrusting them to find you the best product and best mortgage lender that fits you and your needs. But though this might be a time-saving solution, this also means that you're not directly involved in the decision-making process. So for example, let's say that you have a particular lender or mortgage program that you're interested in. Your mortgage broker might recommend a different lender or program for you based on their analysis of your financial situation. This can be frustrating if you know that you want a specific loan product or program or lender. So it's important to remember that a good broker prioritizes your needs and preferences. They should listen to your concerns and work with you to find the best mortgage that suits your needs and goals. But if you feel uncomfortable with the lack of control, it may be best for you to work with a local bank or local credit union instead. But for me personally, I honestly think that a mortgage broker can be a good fit for you if you want a more hands-off experience and if you are working with someone that you know personally, maybe a family or a friend or something like that you know will get you a great deal and prioritizes your needs and wants. If you want a specific program, you may want to look for a specific lender that offers specifically what you're looking for. But that's just me. In the end, what really matters is what you're looking for and going with a deal and someone that you're comfortable with. Speaking of another route that you might be more comfortable with, check out this video where I go over the pros and cons of going with a bank when getting a home loan.